Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is removing some seats from the Pajero. The purpose is to create some more room in the Pajero for me temporarily, as I need to transport some load in the car. The seats I'll be removing will be this particular one, the left rear one. It's the same process if you want to remove that double seat. But yeah, I just need to remove this particular one for my purpose. Just the removal of this should suffice. And the other seat I'll be removing again temporarily will be this particular one, the passenger seat at the front. So to remove this particular seat, the first step to do is to come around the back, move this lever up, bring it down. As you bring it down, when you hear a click, you'll have to move this, you'll have to push this up from here and bring this up forward. Once you've done that, you'll see the two bolts underneath. So I'll just go ahead and flip this up and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so once you flip the seat forward, the next step is to get in here. Remove these two little plastic panels. They're not hard to remove. You can just put your finger in there, remove them, or put a little screwdriver and just lever them up. Once you remove these two, you'll see some bolts underneath that you'll have to take out. Okay, so once you've removed these two little plastic panels, you'll get to see these bolts. There's two on each side that you need to remove. You need a size 14 socket wrench to undo them. So let's go ahead and undo them next. Once you've undone these four bolts, the seat comes loose, and then you can just take it out. You can either slide it backwards, or you could even take it out through this door here. So we'll just go ahead, take this seat out now. Okay, so with the front seat, what you may want to do is just disconnect the battery first, just to make sure you don't get any issues with the airbags or any fault codes. Once you've done that, there's these two clips, one here. Just take them out, and you'll get access to these two bolts here. So we'll just have to take them out first and go from there. Okay, once you remove the two back bolts, you'll need to come to the front, and there's two nuts at the front. They're covered by this plastic cap, so you take the cap off and get access to the nuts here. You need the same size 14 socket wrench. So I've removed the one on this side. Next step is to remove the one on this side, and then the seat should be able to come off, as we've removed the back ones already. So you can see the back ones, which are up here. So the back ones have already come off. So we'll just go ahead and remove the front ones. Now at this stage, it's important to make sure that while you're removing this, you undo any connections from underneath as the front seat's coming off. And of course, make sure, as mentioned before, that the battery is disconnected. So we'll just go ahead, undo this nut, and then the seat should be able to come off afterwards. Okay, so once you've removed these two nuts from here, you can just flick the seat up gently. When you flick up, you'll see these electrical connections. Once this one here, and there's a couple here from this cable coming from underneath. One goes in here, and the other one goes in here. So you just undo these connections. Once they're done, then you should be able to slide the seat forward and lift it out of the way. So we'll just go ahead and do that next. Okay, so that's it. This seat is out as well. And so is that rear one. So it gives you this length here if you need to put some load in here, transfer something, or even if you just want to take the seats out to give it a clean underneath. That's the process. Just make sure that you do disconnect the battery, because sometimes you can have issues with airbag fault codes in the Pajero if you don't disconnect the battery before removing the front seat and undoing those electrical harnesses. And yeah, who knows, you might even make some money out of it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. The process for removing these two seats is the same. In my case, I don't need to do it, plus I've got the drawer at the back. But if you were to need to, you just do the same thing. Just flip the seat forwards, then lift them up, and just take the four bolts out at the back, and they should come out the same way. The one thing to be aware of, if you were to drive this car, take it out on the road, is make sure you check your state legislation first, because in some states it can be illegal to drive with the seats removed, because obviously this changes it from a 5-seater or a 7-seater to a 3-seater or 5-seater. So just be aware of that. In Queensland, I believe it's okay to drive temporarily with the seats removed without having to do anything different. But in other states, you might need to have your car looked at or get a roadworthy or have your registration modified. So just have a look at that before you drive it out. But yeah, if you're just going to clean the car or do something at home, this is the way to do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.